All right, so camera misfunction. This is like take three. Okay, so I want to remain calm and have patience. Okay, so back to what I was saying is the stars in reverse, right? As the stars are reversed, but has clear thought and knows what has to be done. But because the stars are reversed, for whatever reason, we have the wheel of fortune in reverse because the way energy flows is being blocked. We don't know why the star is in reverse, but because the stars are reversed, the wheel of fortune is in reverse. The star is in reverse, is manifesting to the best of their ability, and for whatever reason, because they're in this predicament, they're in the Queen of Wands reverse, Temperance reverse, teeter tottering on, whether or not they want to eat the whole tub of ice cream or they want to go smoke a cigarette or whatever, right? They're doing the best that they can to keep an even keel so that they don't fly off the handle. They got to be good, right? If you understand what I'm saying. Why the star is in reverse, we don't know yet. All right, so I'm going to jump down. We have six of swords, and then we have the King of Wands. This is the reason why the star is in reverse. We have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's unruly, right? Probably competitive of some sort, like this. We have some type of a back and forth, right? And but there's what we don't see is this is there's secrets. So as this King of Wands in reverse attacks the star, it creates an unpleasant environment, right? As they point the finger at the star in reverse, the magician, they have three fingers pointing back at them. They have secrets that they are hiding, right? That they'd rather not talk about. They'd rather just disappear, right? Okay. So because this King of Wands is a roadblock, a speed bump, is getting in the way of the star, okay? Hear me out. Under the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is truth. This is honesty. This is integrity, right? So because of this environment and because the star is in reverse, we have the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, right? It was manifested, but because the environment sucks, now it's out of our control. I talked about it a little bit earlier. When you call you three-digit number, when they show up, you can't say or do nothing, or it'll be held against you, if you get what I'm saying. So because this is turning into a lousy atmosphere, environment, whatever, now it's out of our control. The Knight of Swords is going to come in and he's going to say, hey, look at this. We see what you're doing to the star reverse. We see that you're the King of Wands reverse. You're a friggin' jerk, right? And, oh, not to mention all of your secrets that are going to be brought to light. They'll be known. It'll be known because that you'll be, whoever this King of Wands is, Aries, Leo, Sag, it's clear to see that you are, you know, jealous, angered, like your mental health, okay, your ego, that's the word. Your ego is in your past doings, right? This is what's behind this guy. This sadness and sorrow, right? It's like everything that he's done is all hidden, right? And so he's making the star suffer in reverse Now the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse, and now it's out of our control. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, and it's spinning in reverse. So whatever happens, it's out of our control. Boom, Knight of Swords. This guy's gonna come in, right? Under the Magician, we have death. So what's manifested is we have a takedown. We have there's going to be a clearinghouse sale here or whatever, right? We see with the Knight of Swords on the Wheel of Fortune reverse, that's like a whirlwind of, we see why they're the way they are. It's because of you and your lies and your secrets, right? Under the Magician, death. It's going to be over with. We're tired of this. When are you guys just going to step aside? Move aside, let the man go through. All right? After that, we have 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is Arrows of Love under the Queen of Wands in reverse. She's frustrated, right? Okay, and under Temperance reverse, right? We're teeter-tottering because we don't know if we want to go buy a pack of smokes, or we want to go to the store and buy some alcohol, some beer, or we're going to go gamble, or we're going to go eat a whole pizza or a whole tub of ice cream. But underneath Temperance reverse is the Queen of Cups in reverse, right? So this is a water sign who's disconnected. And that lies, right? So that we have Arrows of Love or jealousy under the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups reverse and a Temperance reverse. So we got a fire sign and we got a water sign who are like, one's got ego and secrets and yada yada yada, right? We don't really care what's going on with them because we're trying to fix our schedule. We're trying to do what we got to do. They're just in the way. They're blocking the door. They're standing in the road. You know those guys that the environmentalists who like people are driving to work and then there's like 10 of them that are standing in the road. Okay, what happens to those guys? Eventually, everybody gets out of their car and they yank them out of the way. Okay, they drive through them, right? They throw them out of the way. They get arrested. Okay, that's what this is, right? These people, this King of Wands in reverse, is standing in the way of somebody just moving forward in their life, And because they did that, they created an environment where the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse and it's spinning in the opposite direction. And what are you gonna get? You're gonna get a Knight of Swords that's gonna come and rip that all up, get out of the way. Death. It'll be that way of doing stuff is over. Death is here. It's the new way. Okay, we're moving forward. We're not gonna be like that. This we're gonna treat people like crap. We're gonna hurt people. Whatever this is, this King of Wands reverse, right? We have a Queen of Cups who's jealous. She with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, under the Temperance reverse is they've given in to temptation. They are right. You draw a line in the sand, and with Temperance reverse is you're gonna give way to it, or you got that line in the sand. Like they've had it. I see Arrows of Love or jealousy, right? With the 8 of Wands in reverse. emotional, right? But under the Temperance reverse is the Queen of Cups reverse. So they're like, emotional, upset. They see what they want, but they can't get it because they're not in alignment, right? Interesting. Like the Queen of Cups wants to be the Queen of Wands, right? This Eight of Wands. It's like they're saying, "Hey, I'm just like you, or I want to be like you, or you know what I mean? Like you're like, who do you think you are, right? But they aren't aligned. They're in Queen of Cups reverse, so they're detached, right? They're not. You know what I'm saying? They want to be like the Queen of Wands, but they are detached and they're just too emotional. They're like they're disconnected. They know what they want, but they haven't done the work to get there. If that makes sense, right? And with Temperance above them in reverse, and they already are in jealousy and ego, and they're upset, they're frustrated, right? They're emotional, what have you. Okay, we get that. They're jealous, right? There's that ego again, right? But then with the Temperance reverse, I want to say it's like they've given in because you already see the ego and the jealousy. That's put they're already in that frame of mind. I feel like this Queen of Wands is teeter totter because it's next to it. You know what I mean? Like they could go either way, right? But with this Queen of Cups, they're already in the ego. They're already jealous. They're emotional. They're upset. They're detached, right? They want to be the star, but they can't. I'm not sure. They may have given in to temptation with the Temperance in reverse just above it, right? They're fighting their devils, right? Look at speaking of that, check it out. Devil. Wow. All right. So I want to lose this video. I just said she's fighting her devils, the Queen of Cups. Who comes out? The devil. Boom. Under the Six of Swords, right? So these secrets, it's clear to see that these secrets are no good. These are dark, nasty secrets, right? That they've been in the dark, they've been hiding, right? World at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we got 8 Pentacles, right? So what's this? This is King of Wands with the 8 Pentacles. This is what they do. This is their job. This has to do with work, their performance. You know what I'm saying? Like they are. This is what they're a master in deception. They're a master in destroying people's lives, lying, cheating, and stealing, and they're chained to the devil. Okay, this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, right? 4 Swords reverse, under the Knight of Swords, next to the 8 of Pentacles. They have to face the facts now. They have to. They've been doing this bogus. They've been doing this, right? They've been holding somebody back, right? Causing like, pain and suffering, whatever this is, right? They have secrets that they're hiding. That it's all dark, and it's nothing to be proud of. They created this environment. Okay, the Knight of Swords is here. He's gonna clean house, right? And they can no longer sit on it. They can no longer think about it. The time is now. This is the Four of Swords reverse is under the Knight of Swords, right? Add them up. Four of Swords plus the Knight Sword. That's Five of Swords. This King of Wands has to face the facts, right? No more hiding. You got to come out. You got to stand up. Show face, dude. You liar. Right? This King of Swords, or sorry, this King of Wands has been like causing all these issues, man. After that, we got the King of Cups under death. Okay, so this is King of Cups is gonna make the change, maybe, right? Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right? So the King of Cups says, right, this is isn't that funny? We have a King and a Queen of Wands, and we have a King and a Queen of Cups. Weird, huh? Under death is the King of Cups. This is with the King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? And or they are a lawyer, they're a teacher, something like that, right? Somebody who makes a difference in the world, in the upright. And they see, right? They are looking at this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right? So this is the misfortune, right, of what's going on here with this Queen of Cups reverse and this King of Wands reverse. They're chained to the devil. They have secrets. They've created a world. They've created an atmosphere. They open up a portal of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So now we don't have control. What happens? Because they stood in the way. If they let things flow like according to, like they should have, none of this would be happening. They've stirred the pot. And guess what? Now they've created a Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right? The Magician says, I want out of here. He manifested his his way out of this somehow. The Knight of Swords is here under the Wheel of Fortune. It's out of our control, and the Death card is next to it. Finito. This cycle, this timeline that you guys are on is done. It's over. There's no World card. Okay, we still got room for one more, but guess what? Doesn't look like you're gonna graduate this timeline. You're gonna repeat the cycle. You're stuck in the same cycle. King of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups reverse. Fire sign, water sign. Okay, doesn't have to be, but something's up, right? They're chained to the devil. They made a career out of hurting people. They have to face the facts now. Four of Swords in reverse. Under the Knight of Swords. Add them up, that's the Five of Swords. Either way you look at the Five of Swords, whether it's in reverse or upright, there's either you come clean, right, with the Five of Swords reverse, or you're going to get beat with the Knight of Swords, right? They have the Eight of Pentacles, right? And they're a King of Wands. Hear what I'm saying? But they got all these secrets behind them, right? That have to do with the devil, right? The chain to the devil. So it's a King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. But what they're up against is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Knight of Swords. Okay, it's a knight. It's not a king. But because of their Six of Swords, their secrets and everything, that gives the Knight of Swords an extra 4. So it turns into the Five of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. If you get my drift, right? So now you have a King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, who's up against a Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, right? Add it up. You got Five Swords here. You got like a king with his pentacles here, King of Wands with his pentacles, but behind him, behind the King of Wands, is all his secrets, his Six of Swords, right? And when that Knight of Swords cuts through that King of Wands, we're gonna see what he's hiding behind. It's the devil. We're gonna have help from the King of Cups, which is underneath death. They're gonna make it happen. They have the power. This King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, has the power to fix this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Something screwed up with this Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups is going to fix it with the Knight of Swords. Follow? Carry it on. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got Strength. Leo energy. The Sun. I think it's not the Sun, but it is, but it isn't. Strength. And at the bottom of the deck is the Empress. Empress. That's Taurus Virgo, or no, Taurus Libra energy. Okay. Just a quick recap. The star is in reverse, but has a clear understanding of which way they want to go. But the environment that they're in has created a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And as they manifest, right, they're balancing on, you got the devil on one side, you got the angel on the other. Okay? But because of this Wheel of Fortune, or because of their situation, they've manifested the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Carrying on. We're doing the recap. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, okay? We have a King of Wands in reverse, okay? He has created this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, he or she, all right? There's no gender, right? Has created an environment where there's secrets and lies, right? And because the King of Wands is like this ego and is like angry, whatever, what have you, is causing the star to be in reverse, right? And so the star's in reverse, but the star's manifesting as the Magician, and they manifest the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So now it's out of our control. The King of Wands fire sign stood in the way with their lies, with their cheating, with their secrets. Now, because of that, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, what's to come of it is a Knight of Swords. Comes flying out of that Wheel of Fortune. Shows up. Okay. And the Knight of Swords is here to put an end to this environment, to the lies, to the ego, right? A death to this ego, this fire sign. Your ego is done. It's over with, right? And they've been hurting the star, right? They've turned the star upside down because of their ways, right? Their lies and their cheat and their secrets. Death card is here under the Magician. Magician manifests the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, unfortunately, and the Death card, right? It's over. Quit while you're ahead, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay? Because of this, right, or who this King of Wands reverse is working with, we have under the Queen of Wands reverse is the Eight of Wands. So this is jealousy. Someone's trying to keep up with the Queen of Wands in the manifestations. But this Queen of Cups, right after the Eight of Wands reverse, is detached. They're emotional, they're upset, they're a total wreck. They see what they got to do, but they can't get it done. They're under Temperance reverse, right? And so the fact that they already are jealous and angry and upset, they might even love this Queen of Wands, whatever it is, this Queen of Cups in reverse, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they have possibly given into temptation because Temperance is reverse above them, and to the left they're already jealous. They're already in their ego, they're already jealous and, emotional. So they are a wreck. Okay? Somehow they're connected with this King of Wands. We don't know the full story, but with the Knight of Swords and Death, we're gonna figure it out. It's time's up. Okay, as we move forward, under the Six of Swords is the Devil. Okay, so we clearly see that this King of Wands in reverse has secrets and lies, and they're chained to the Devil. Okay, this is addiction, this is sex, this is lust, this is greed, all of it. Right? They've made, under the King of Wands reverse, we have the Eight of Pentacles. They made a career out of it. This is what this scumbag does. Every day, day in and day out, he got secret and lies. He's chained to the devil. Okay? Oh, it's all nasty. Okay, under the Knight of Swords is the Four of Swords. Right? Show's over. Game's up. Time to face the facts. No more hiding out. No more making plans and what you gotta do and pretending like you're somebody special. Or, like, this could be like, see with the stained glass. This is where this guy's hanging out. This King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, fire sign. They're at the club or they're at the church hiding out. But guess what? Knight of Swords is here. Time to face the facts. Add up the Knight of Sword with the Four of Sword. That's Five of Sword, Knight of Sword against the King of Wands reverse, Eight of Pentacles. But the King of Wands is hiding all those secrets, and we're gonna cut all that out of the way, and we're gonna see who this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, really is. The chain to the devil. We're gonna have help from the King of Cups. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Under the Death card, they're gonna make it happen. We're gonna fix the Ten of Pentacles reverse, right? And we have strength under the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Right, so in order for this all to work, right, because it's the last card, under Temperance, under Queen of Cups, reverse, Temperance reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, we got to be strong. Because this isn't for the faint at heart. This isn't for the weak. This is, you got to be, this lesson that we're learning, only the strong survive, okay? Got it? Empress is here, right? We have Leo energy here. We have Taurus, Libra energy here. We have strength. We have abundance. We have the Empress, right? Ta-da! All right, that's my read. This is like the second or third video. Okay, I'll put the number next to the video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe, okay? I want to thank God. I want to thank Jesus. I want to thank the Holy Spirit, the archangels, the ascended masters, the ancestors, and my past on loved ones of peace, love, and light. As above, so below, as within, so without. Good night, and God bless.